Hi, I'm Candice, and yesterday I filmed a short yoga flow that I would love to share with you. This is my first video that I'm posting here on YouTube, so I would just love if you would follow along. Join me while we reconnect to our breath, to our body, and to our mind for 30 minutes to shake off our day, feel invigorated, and find balance. So let's get started. Join me on your mat in a comfortable seat while we start with some breath work. When you arrive, take a deep breath in through the nose and then let it go through the mouth, in through the nose and out through the mouth, beginning to shake off your day. Inhaling, feeling the belly expand. And as you exhale, feel everything contract back in. This time, inhale through the nose, fill all the way up. Hold at the top. And then exhale through the mouth, holding at the bottom. Noticing what the empty space feels like. And then inhale, hold at the top. And exhale through the mouth, hold at the bottom. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Two more like this. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Let it go. Hold at the bottom. Inhale through the nose. Last one. Hold at the top. And exhale. Let it all go. Maybe shake it out a little. Begin to shrug your shoulders up to your ear. Inhaling. And exhale. Send them down your back. Inhale up to your ear. Exhale. Send them down your back. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale in the opposite direction. Release them down. Inhale up. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale, release. From here, inhale your hands over your head, reaching. Exhale, drop the left palm to the mat and send it over to the side. Breathe here. Pressing down through your right sits bone. Inhale back through center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, right. Flow through these on your own breath to movement for a few moments. Remembering to breathe. The next time you come through center, meet me there. And send your hands to your lap. Taking one more inhale. And sigh it out. From here, moving into a tabletop. I'm going to use my trusty knee pad. If you take classes with me, you will see me using it probably every class. From here, your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Inhale, gaze to the ceiling, drop your belly, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, coming through cat. Gaze is between the thighs. Inhale, cow, slight bend in the elbows here. And exhale, cat. Flowing through this breath to movement at your own pace. And maybe you add in a little bit of intuitive movement here, some circles. Maybe you flip your fingertips around to face you, taking little circles in the wrist. Coming back the other direction. Just a few more breaths here. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Finding stillness and a neutral spine. Tucking your toes. Lean back onto your toes. Noticing a stretch through the bottoms of your feet. Maybe you rock a little here, side to side. We often forget about our feet, and I love to open my classes with this stretch. When you're ready, find stillness. Inhale. And as you exhale, send your hips up and back for a downward dog. Maybe you walk your hands half a handprint in front of you. Sending your chest towards your thighs and bending your knees any amount. Shake your head, yes and no. Relax through your neck. And on your next inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, release to the mat. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Maybe you pedal out your dog a little here. Noticing how the backs of the legs feel before we start class. When you're ready, finding stillness. On an inhale, walking your feet a little closer together and sending your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale that leg high. Exhale, step the foot forward, runner's lunge. High on your tippy toes here. And high on your fingertips, making space for your body. Inhale, prepare to step forward, forward fold. Exhale to arrive. Inhale, rise to mountain, bending your knees. Fingertips reaching to the sky. Feel the energy flowing through your fingertips here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, plant the palms, step it back, plank pose, pressing the mat away. Hold for one breath. One more inhale, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, your feet
a little closer together and send that left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step it forward, runner's lunge. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale, fold. Bending your knees any amount here. Inhale, rise to mountain. Fingertips reaching to the sky, pinkies turned slightly in towards each other. Exhale, take a back bend, cactus your arm. Inhale, mountain. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Fingertips come anywhere on your legs. Your spine is straight and the crown of your head shining forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank pose. Hold here, one breath. One more inhale and exhale for your chaturanga. Bending at the elbows halfway down. Inhale for your up dog, option for cobra, having the knees on the mat here. And then exhale to your down dog. Any way you'd like to get there. Maybe you use your knees. Maybe you head straight there. Option to skip the vinyasa at any point in class. Inhale, look to the top of your mat and travel there. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise to mountain. Exhale, back bend. Press your hips forward. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant the palms, plank pose. And exhale for your vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog or cobra. And make your way to down dog. Exhale when you get there. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Step there. Fold it forward. Inhale, rise to mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant the palms, step it back. Take your vinyasa or skip it. And meet me in down dog. Take a breath here. When you're ready, step your left foot in a little closer and then send your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge, step it through. This time, tippy toe your foot a little bit further out so your feet are on separate train tracks as we prepare to rise to a high lunge, crescent lunge. Arms reaching above our head. Take a breath here. Exhale, open to warrior two. Bend into the front knee. Hips and shoulders are stacked here. Feel the energy flowing through your fingertips. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep the bend in the front knee if you can. Option to take your arm behind your back for a half bind. Inhale, straighten the leg here. Exhale to bend. Straighten and bend. Rebend the knee. And then exhale, cartwheel forward, side angle. Forearm finds the arm. Maybe you fly your arms here. Take a breath. And as you exhale, step the back foot in and send both hands down to the mat. Pyramid pose. Stepping your back foot in as much as you need. Straightening through the front leg. Letting your head hang towards the mat. Soften the neck. Take a breath here. Maybe you pull your right hip back in space and notice what that does to the sensation through the back of your leg. Inhale as we prepare to rise to Warrior One. Rebending into the front knee. Both hands and chest rise. Maybe you readjust your stance here. Take a breath. As you inhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Exhale, take a back bend. Inhale, back tall. And then exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Fold any amount. Maybe your arms go with you, or maybe they stay behind your back. Breathing here. Inhale, release the bind, and rise back to Warrior One. Exhale, reopen Warrior Two. Your back foot is parallel to the mat as you reach both fingers and rebend into that front knee. Exhale, runner's lunge, cartwheel forward once more, high on those back toes. As you inhale, plant the palms, and then see if you can sweep your leg all the way back high. And from here, open up the hips, send your heel to your glute. Maybe you flush your leg by opening and closing. And then finding some stillness, still with that hip open. Sending your foot behind you as we flip our dog. Right arm reaches behind you, hips high to the sky. Breathe here. Inhale, back to down dog. When you arrive, take a breath. Step your right foot in, and then inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, step it through runner's lunge. Making space for your body here. Inhale as we prepare to rise, crescent lunge, high lunge. Exhale, open Warrior Two. Can you press through the knife edge of your foot? Weight equal between both feet here. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Inhale straight. Exhale, bend. One more time. And bend. From here, exhale, side angle, your version. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step your back foot in at an angle. Pyramid pose. Straighten that front leg. Bring that left hip back in space just a little. Notice your hamstring here. Inhale, warrior one. Rising tall. Bending into the front knee, adjusting your stance. Clasping your hands behind your back. Take your back bend with an exhale. Inhale here. And then exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Breathe here, relax the neck. Notice where you're gripping. Can you relax there? Inhale, release the bind, rise, warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel down, runner's lunge. Plant the palms, and then see if you can sweep your leg all the way back. Bend the knee, heel to the glute. Open and close here. Flush out that leg. Find some stillness. And then flip your dog. Both feet find the mat. Hips come up. Arm reaches overhead. Breathe here. Inhale, back to down dog. Any way you'd like to get there. When you arrive, take a deep breath. And as you inhale, release your knees to the mat. Send your toes together and your knees wide. Sink back onto your heels. Child's pose. Maybe you stay active through the fingertips. Maybe you head straight into restorative. Take a few breaths here. Maybe you find a little movement, rocking side to side. Make it feel good. When you're ready, walk your hands over to the right corner of your mat. Breathing deeply. Reconnecting to your breath. Inhale through center. Exhale to the opposite side. Notice sensation in the side body. Inhale back through center. Come up into your tabletop. From here, flip your legs around. Coming into a seated forward fold. Legs are out straight in front of you. Maybe you bend your knees here. As you inhale, reaching to the sky. Pressing through your heels as you fold forward any amount. Breathing here. Maybe you find a little movement here as well, swaying slightly. Keeping your hands where they're at. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. And then fold it forward. As you inhale, bring your hands back by your hips. From here, reclining slowly onto your back. Take a breath when you arrive. Inhale, tabletop the legs. And exhale, send them over to the right for a supine twist. I love to do the knees together. This feels much better in my body. But if you would like to do one leg at a time, please do whatever feels good for you today. Inhale your legs back through center. And then send them over to the opposite side. Inhale, can you create a little space? And as you exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Inhale your legs back through center. Bringing both knees in for a tight squeeze. Maybe you lift your head off of the mat. Finding a little bit of movement side to side. And when you're ready, release the head back down to the mat. And then reach for the outside corners of your feet, or maybe your ankles. As you flex through the feet, happy baby. Pulling your knees into your armpits. Rocking side to side, finding some playful movement here. Bending and straightening the legs. Very slowly releasing your feet to the mat. Sending both heels together for supine butterfly. Our last shape before Shavasana. If your body is calling for any other movement or shapes, take them now. Reconnect to your breath. When you're ready, send your legs long on your mat as we prepare for Shavasana. Hands can be by your side or anywhere on your body. When you arrive, take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Sink into your mat. There's nothing that you need to do and nowhere that you need to be for the next few moments other than right here with your breath. I'll be here to guide you out when it's time. Shavasana.
Very slowly beginning to deepen your breath. You're always welcome to stay longer in Shavasana. But if you're ready to come out, adding some small movements to your fingertips and your toes, circling those wrists and ankles, moving your head from side to side. And when you're ready, I'd like to invite you to roll over onto one side for fetal pose. Sending yourself some gratitude for showing up on your mat today. Maybe you tried something new or pushed yourself outside of your comfort zone. And that is where confidence grows. Very slowly coming up to a comfortable seat as we take a breath together to close out our practice. Hands can be in your lap. We're at prayer and heart center. So you exhale all of your stale air. And inhale through the nose, the deepest breath of the day. Tiny sip of air at the top. And exhale. Let something go. Leave something on your mat. Thumbs come to the third eye space between the brows. With love and gratitude, we bow. Thank you for joining me for class today. I hope to see you next time.